Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back, Mars Horizon. And today is the day the space shuttle is going up for one last time to assemble our International Space Station. Yeah! We also have Venus's next phase for our orbit. So we're going to go ahead and do that too as well. But before we do that, I want the station up and going. So at least get it scheduled. We're going to do Venus first, but this one has to be scheduled. So 99% on the launch reliability. Payload is going to take another hit though. Oh man, they just keep hammering payload. I'm going to put scientists up there, I think. Although I do like the idea of the problem solver being on board. We don't need the launch reliability. I think I'm going to put Bryson, Karin, and I think this Perry Vila. Need to like come up with. I need to get the new names in here. I'm sorry. Let's do that for you three. So 3 scientists on this. We're gonna go payload training. As much as I want the science reward, and I do, 71%. I want the bonus though. Bonus science. Are we greedy? I think we're greedy. Screw it. We'll deal with 71%. And we're going to go... Looks like the max bonus we can get is 20. Let's start with 25. Let's go with 20. If the weather's bad, we can go to 25. So let's hit this. Okay. Modular Space Station 3. It's going up in 4 months. 1985. The International Space Station. Guys, it's going up in June or July of 1985. How cool is that? Huh? I think we're a bit ahead of schedule there, aren't we? All right, active missions. Venus orbit. Let's continue this. And of course, this is we're gonna have to deal with heat here. Heat's a nasty enemy here. At least I assume we have to deal with heat. Doesn't look like it's burning up. Yeah, we do have to deal with heat. Okay. So we need to keep it under 5, and we're gonna get +3 every turn. There's 5 turns. Okay, 12, 8, and 12. We'll start by bringing the heat down with 3 of these. We're going to go ahead and hit the heat down again with these 2, and then we're going to spend the rest of them to get here. So huge bump here to nav in the first turn at the expense of a little bit of extra power. But we're bringing the heat to nothing. Let's go. Ooh, the reliability is really shit here, isn't it? Let's save the power. Save the power if we can, because we're going to need it for resistance here. It's actually pretty nuts. All right. I want to spend a little bit of this bonus. I wanted to spend a little bit of this bonus. Why don't I spend it here? Let's spend it here getting comms. If I hit this, I never have to do it again, right? Shoot, man. That'd be really cool if I could have done that. Let's hit this. We got 1 power for resistance here. Hopefully it doesn't make me use it. 1 more. Also, the game was patched. As of recording this today, the game was just patched, and if you are somebody who is trying to play on hard or very hard difficulty, it is now more balanced. Because before, the AI was way too fast. It was impossible to beat them on anything besides like the first 3 things. That was it. After the first 3, they've snowballed themselves so far that there's just no chance for you. That's changed now. They've been nerfed. So it's hard now. It's actually hard, but possible now. So if you're somebody who is like looking forward to maybe playing it a little more difficult, there you go. Hopefully that news finds you well. Let's hit data really hard here, and now we have some bonus data. We can bring the heat down again here, I think, like this. Yeah, we have 2 power. 2 power. Don't make me resist. Good. Oh, this is going really well. I'm pleased. I am pleased with the results we are having here now. Okay, so heat goes up to 4, which means I don't need to worry about heat for the remainder of this challenge. Beautiful. So, all I need to get, something like this would work. Right? Something like this. takes care of everything. And then we just recharge for the final. I like it. We can resist it now. We don't have to. Oh, yeah. Venus orbit is done, guys. And now it's time for the International Space Station. That's just icing on the cake there. Time for the International Space Station to become a thing. To achieve victory for the United States. And we're going to do so in July or June. If it's really good weather, we'll go in June. But I'm going to delay it because it gets extra science. If it's any rain at all, I'll delay it for the extra science. It's fine. Unless the hit's not that big of a hit. I mean, what's an extra 5% of 5,000? It's actually not that small. All right, polar analysis. We're going to go and help our payload here because it's not great. And we have a long time to wait. Wow. Well, I think what was the thing, right? Suborbit, no effects, right? Yeah, no effect. So, okay, sure. Guess we just have to go a long time for this. We have a 90%. Maybe we launch on a suboptimal date. It'll be 70% launch reliability. We might as well go to May. 81. Yeah. We'll just go to May. Whatever. Polar analysis. What's the reward for this? It's not a big deal. Like, it's going to take a while to do this, but we're about to do the station anyway, and we already have a free slot, so we'll just go in May. It's fine. Curiosity's half done, guys. Super excited. Curiosity is half done. It's happening, all right? It is happening. Global Surveyor, no, I'm gonna wait for that. I don't really want to do multiple long missions, but I also feel like maybe we plan we should plan our grand tour, you know? And we definitely want more power. This is a very long mission. There'll be lots of stages, and I want more power. I think we plan the grand tour. I know Uranus and grand tour, both of those are very long missions. But, I mean, we'll only have 2 missions from this point on. And one of them will be the Mars rover. I mean, we're going to, I don't know. 2 really long missions in a row. I mean, what am I going to wait 9 years to do the grand tour? I can't do that. I'm not going to wait 9 years. This is, it's risky to do 2 of these at once. But, I'm going to do it. We're going to go grand tour now. So, space station's launching. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Humanity's time capsule. Yes, they want to put it in Voyager. Yeah, good. I asked you guys in the last video. I haven't seen that because I'm recording this right after that. So I will look at that. Let's see what kinds of stuff you guys come up with. But if you didn't comment in the last one, try to comment in this one. What kinds of stuff would you put in the time capsule, in the Voyager time capsule? We're sending it off into deep space, right? We're sending it out of the solar system, where it can be, just go on and maybe discover something new, or maybe be discovered by somebody new, right? Another life form. What would you put in there that represents you, or that will tell people, or I guess not people, right? Will tell aliens about you? What would you put in there? The PR office has proposed sending up a time capsule in the form of a golden record with your upcoming mission, the Grand Tour. The phonograph record would convey information about humanity and any intelligent extraterrestrial life that may discover it. The proposal would require the funding of a committee to decide the record's contents. You need $300,000 to assign a group of people to decide what goes in there? Typical government programs. Yes, obviously we're going to fund this. I want the time capsule in there, absolutely. All right. Modular Space Program 3. This is risky. I could have trained this up to past 80%, but I wanted the science. So let's go. We have 99% reliability on the launch. It is raining. If it's really bad, it's like the worst. We're going to reschedule. That's like the worst. Okay, it's going to be July then. We will launch on July. I won't wait any longer. I need the mission slot cleared up. Golden record offer. Hang on. Your agency has been approached by representatives of a wealthy entrepreneur about the time capsule intended for your upcoming mission, the Grand Tour. Their client wishes to be memorialized in the golden record via photographs and not phonographs like the last one, photographs and a personal statement, and will pay $1,500 for the privilege. See, I don't know how this works, because like this is like some big wealthy donor, right? He's not like taking the whole thing, right? I don't think we want to do that. He's not taking the whole thing. I think he's letting other things, like other people are going to put things in here, but I don't think I'm going to do this. Everyone is equal, dude. I don't care how much money you got. Declined. I don't know what this... I thought maybe there'd be a support bonus for that or some sort of positive outlook for that. Maybe the public will praise me and I'll get support later. I have no idea. But I'm not taking his money. All right, 71% reliability. Can we do this? Can we have the International Space Station... Well, it's not as bad as before. It's 3% critical failure. I'm going. I had 99% reliability here, so I'm going.
2, 1.
Is it greedy? Yes. Is it costly? Very.
We have liftoff.
This is a reminder to everybody. The payload on this thing is $4 million. That was a risky rainy day launch because the payload on that rocket is $4 million. Oh, I was hoping for some positive outlooks or positive effects there, but all right. All right, so this shuttle is gaining experience. I do like that. Here we go. Oh, this is so different. Oh God, this is so cool. It's way more involved than before. That did not look well. You gotta work on that, please. This is a pre-rendered thing. Oh, here we go. Sending it out there. Cool cinematic, man. I love it. All right. And then it completely changes which one it is, too. It's like, it's all right. I don't know if you guys noticed that. It's not the same shuttle. All right. Achieve Earth orbit. 15 and 8. Plus the drift. Always the drift. We start at 3. We need to get to 0. Okay. We have 8 power. 30 data units is what we need. 30 data units. Let's drift this back this way. Spend the other staff there. And then hit this one really hard. And then I think we'll go ahead and... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. There's no way to bring it back. You drift it that way. There's no way to drift it back. So the remainder of this, basically I'm locking myself out of these two, which was always locked out, right? You can only hit them once. That was always going to be the case. So, the rest of this challenge has to be done with things that are not these 3 things. Wowzers. This is the first time we've ever seen a drift challenge where there's no way to bring it a certain direction. It only goes one way. We have ephemeral. Drift will be reduced to 0 at the start of the next turn. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. You're just gonna bring it to 0 anyway? Oh, never mind. You're going to keep bringing it to 0, and I have to keep hitting it to 3? Wait. Okay, hang on. I think I figured out what it's doing now. All right. That took me a second because it's different than before. But I kind of like this. So there's no way to bring it down. But the drift will always be reduced to 0 anyway, so you don't need to bring it back. Oh, I love the bonus. Yes. So they're going to cancel out all my drift anyway. It always goes to 0, but I have to have 3 to be successful, which it kind of means that this is similar to how thrust works. We can just dilly and we don't care until the final turn, and then we have to make it exactly 3. So, okay, whatever. Cool. Let's hit this, and then we'll hit this one. So we're taking our power completely down now, which isn't great. Let's not do that. Actually, we could recharge. Might be a thing too. Why don't I do this one instead? Spend the extra to do this. We can actually spend one more power to get that up. And then in the next turn, we can hit this, or we can just do it now. Let's just do it now. Whatever. So the drift is already 3, right? No, it's already 0. We need to make it 3. So I assume nothing changes, because it's going to be, it goes to 0. Oh, nice. Oh, we're getting so lucky on this. Feels real good, man. We deserve a little luck, don't we? I think we deserve a little bit of luck. Let's hit this one. We can actually do it again. Let's get a recharge, and if we do this, we're successful. But the next turn, we just have to do whatever it takes to get lined up, and then we're good to go. So we'll do that in the next turn. So everything else here, all the things we've worked for, we've been first on every single station module. And we did it with a little bit of support from our friends at ESA. And the international. I think Japan was part of it too, right? I forget. Is it bad that I forget where my friends are? Yes, Charlie, it's bad that you've forgotten who your friends are. I think we could just do this now, right? And then charge. And everything is as it should be. We have way over here. Huge overages. So as long as whatever the resistance thing is, as long as that doesn't affect the drift, then we're good. Because I can afford to lose modules a lot of places. It will cost be reduced by, yep, see this. So I have to resist it because it's working with the drift. Damn. The one thing. Come on. Don't do it, station. Don't you do it. Thank you. All right, success on that phase. That's not the only phase though, right? Deploy module systems, yeah. And we've got more drift to deal with now. Yep, deploy module systems. So we want to 20, 20, and 5. Whew, that's a lot. It's going to do the same thing. It returns it to 0. So we don't have to worry about this until the final turn. There's no reason to care until the final turn. But we need to plan that final turn. We probably should hit this twice for the final turn. And then like one of these other ones, I guess. Maybe it's both going to take power, but yeah. All right, let's use our crew here. Spend 2 of those to get that. Spend 1 more to get this, and then we'll spend... do we want to have a whole lot of nav? Yeah, I think this is an okay first turn. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I wasn't like... I was going to say beauty. And my brain went, wait, you need beautiful at the end of that. So beautiful. It just kind of... Whoops. Words. Words are hard. You don't even know. Words are so hard. What are you doing to me here? Cost an additional comms. I don't want to have the situation where it's like... I don't have comms for this kind of thing. I'm just going to use the power for now. Alright. So now... kind of caught the whole board at our disposal now. And I'm going to get... more comms. More comms. More... yeah. More data. And I think more data. That's a big boom right there. I like that. And then isn't there one more mission after this? Well, we get the 3 modules up and then it's the International Space Station, right? I think that's how that works. That's how it looks. That's how it looks in the sheet. So I have to look at it, but it looks like that in the sheet. Like you have to put these 3 up and then there's the International Space Station mission. 2 more turns. So next turn, we need to focus these down, which means I need to have enough supply to do that as an overage. I'm going to spend here to get a little over here. We're going to hit this twice, which means I need 2 spare nav. We're going to need 4 spare here. So why don't we do something like this? We don't actually need to do that because we're going to get 5 here. We don't need to do anything to get more comms because this is going to give us 10. What we need is more of these. So, well, actually, if I'm going to spend 3 to get this, then I do need, right? Yeah, I actually do need that, at least a little bit. So we'll need one of... This ought to be good. But now I can't resist anything. I can't resist. When I hit this twice next turn, this will get us... This will be good for 4. And then we need to hit one of these. And it'll probably be this one. Because it costs me only 1 power. So I can recharge and hit this. That'll be my entirety of my turn. The entirety of my turn. Is that okay? And then I won't be able to resist anything, though. Is there a room here to recharge? I think so. Because if I hit this... I can hit this next turn. I don't need the drift now. If I recharge this now, I think I still have everything I need next turn, and I can still do the same process. I can still charge again. I think. Hopefully I don't have to resist it here. Having a resistance here is actually really important. Because if we don't have enough as an overage, then we're going to get screwed. It will cost me an extra nav. I don't have the overage for that, I think. I have to hit the other one twice. I'm going to have 7 right now. No, I should be fine there. God, is this going to do this to me again where it's like, you should have resisted this, but you didn't? Bonus objective. I think when if I get 1 added, I'll be at 5. I won't have enough of the overage. No, I need it. I won't have enough for the overage that I need to hit that other one twice. And then this gives me the comms I need to boost it up. So now I can't hit this twice because I don't have enough. But what I can do is hit this and then hit this, and that gives me this to hit this twice. There we go. So the last thing, I don't have any power at all. So the recharge has to happen. That's the last thing I can do. And then if this is successful, pending 1 resistance, then we win. I probably should put the other one first, just in case of that power resistance. So if I put you first, then I resist here, it's fine. I can then hit this twice. That's better. That way, if I have to resist one of them, it doesn't interfere with this path right here. Yeah, so we'll do this one first, in case the resistance calls for it. Go. Hopefully I don't have to resist the power one. Good. Oh, bonuses! That is the first time I've ever seen a 100%. I've never seen a 100% before. That's great. Makes me feel good. You see, now I can resist this one, and it won't matter as much because it doesn't interfere with the second task. Good. Mission successful. Good, man. That's a hard puzzle. That was a sweet puzzle. Look at this. Look at it. It's all assembled and stuff. Can I get a dude? You got to give me a faraway view, right? I like being up close. It's really cool, but I gotta have the master shot, right? There it is. Boom. Oh yes, it is complete. Modular Space Station 3 is done. We get a huge amount of support for that, a large amount of science, and now, how does International Space Station work? Is it just done already, or... Because I don't see... So I think it's just this. Having all 3 of them checked gets me this, I think. Let me take a look. Yes, Space Station is providing income. So we get monthly rewards on completion. The International Space Station costs $10K per month to maintain. But we get 150 science and 50 support. This is times 300. Is it for 300 months? Is that it? It's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. Like, that's a lot of science. Good. All right. So that's it. The space station is done. I feel very good about this. We have 11 million. And we have an extra slot available. We should do missions that get us more science. And this one looks pretty good. Yeah, this one looks really cool. Selenological. I don't know why I have a hard time saying that. Selenological studies. The crew for this mission for this moon landing mission will undergo additional geology training, enabling them to perform detailed examination of lunar rocks and to collect a variety of samples. And we get lots of Mars experience for this, actually, which is pretty cool. And like, just tons of support in science. So we're going to do this one now. This is another crewed mission, and I got lots of money. And I'm thinking we might as well send more crew because we have the money. So build the payload, go. Feels good. World celebrates the ISS. Worldwide media is dominated by stories heralding the completion of the International Space Station. Thousands gathered across the globe to spot the orbiting station with telescopes, binoculars, or the naked eye. Gaining 300 support, too. Yeah, eat your heart out. Funding review. Voyager's almost done, too. Curiosity research is complete. A large advanced rover designed for extended exploration and analysis of the surface of Mars. Let me take a quick gander here and see where we are. Oh, yeah, nobody's even coming close to this. So this is what I should be planning for right now, but, we need science and we need a lot of other things to, like, funnel it even further. So with Curiosity done, we could, I think we go for maybe the X-ray telescope. Or do we want to hit some of these things? Like, we don't need Jupiter flyby. We could do Neptune. I don't think anyone else is doing Neptune. Although, do we... Again, I don't know if we satisfy the requirements for flyby during the Grand Tour. But I do know that the Grand Tour takes forever. So we may not be first if we don't launch one that's specifically going there. Mars prep. Sample retrievals. Oh, man. I kind of want the X-ray telescope, but this also seems awesome. And by awesome, I mean, yes, we're going to do that. Also, did I see that correctly? Their payload mastery. Plus 10% to payload reliability. Nice. I think we're going to want that. Pluto flyby sounds cool. Maybe we should just... I mean, we'd be the only one to look at Pluto, right? But we get that during the Grand Tour. Maybe buildings. Oh, the mission control limit. That's what I want. We're doing that. I want another mission slot. Absolutely. Let's go. The Grand Tour payload is now completed. The upper stage. Upgrade points. Grand Tour. This is going to take us a long time. Long time. I want to invest heavily in this launch. We are putting 6 SRBs on this. We can have no upgrades because of that stupid thing. But we get more upgrade points to the top side, which I would kind of like to maybe get a different Maybe we get the Centaur G. Maybe we get new parts for this instead. If we could get... I can't get this until I get something else. 2 times delta, supplementary delta. Okay. That would help. But it doesn't give us the upgrade points. And I kind of want the upgrade points. Getting this would give us the upgrade points. This is 3,000 science. We can have it done in 2 months. Nobody else is doing Grand Tour right now, right? I just want to make sure I'm not in a race. Yeah, I'm not in a race here. The only thing I'm racing... Oh my god, you can see the station orbiting, guys! I didn't even notice that. The freaking station is huge. It's so big. It's like a... That thing is bigger than a destroyer in Star Wars destroyers. This thing's so massive. My god. It's like a Death Star size. Oh my god. It's cool though. It's really cool how they've done that. It's like it looks obvious that it's there, but now it's, you know, I can see it. Ooh, a Titan flyby. What's this? Advanced directional stabilization. No negative effects can occur during launch. Does not affect critical events. Okay. Make sure to point out that your rocket can still explode. It's not a... Oh, this thing is so cool, man. All right. I think I want a different part for this. So let's get the Centaur G. So to do that, I need to get the boosters first and then the Centaur G. How much time is that going to take? This is 3,000 science, so it'll take 2 months. And then this is 5,000 science. Presumably, Apollo would be then completed. Do we just launch it without the upgrade slots? You know, I mean, we can do everything we want without having additional parts right now. We don't need the additional parts. So if we want to do this without the upgrade slots, we could go right now. We just, you know, plus 100%. This sucks that we can't get the booster upgrade points, but if I sent this will work. It's just not that reliable. And it means I can't up my payload. And what I really wanted to do was to put this on there. To have the positive event during launch. I really wanted that. And the contractors might be able to help us with payload reliability, though. It's not bad. It's going to cost us a little extra money, but that is the only way we increase payload reliability. And then assuming we train... I mean, I want to train science here, you know? I just want better reliability on the payload. Voyager 2. Exclamation points? Right, nice try. There's Voyager 2. I think we spend the 3 million. We'll have no upgrade points. 75% on the launch means there's a 6% chance it explodes. But if it makes it to space, we'll have 76% reliability plus, because I'm going to train that. I think I'm going to train reliability on the payload. Okay, go. We're just going to do it now. Because we don't really need the other components. You know? Although having these boosters would have been significantly better for our launch. So I might be just a little bit selfish there, but we're gonna go for it anyway. We're fine. And then the Wyvern is pretty cool too. So I hear. So all of the people who want to spoil things have said. It's a little bit broken, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not sure we need it. I think we can make do without. Ground prep, nobody's even, like, I don't know, nobody's even going through this yet. They have to go through this to get to this. So, like, they haven't done Space Station 2 and 3 and all that stuff. Like, good luck. So, I think we're going for samples here. Or we could orbit Saturn. Take a break and do orbit Saturn instead. I don't want to get beat to the X-ray telescope. 8,000 science for basically both of these things, though. Doesn't matter if we are beat to the X-ray telescope, or do we just focus Mars, man? I think I'm just gonna focus Mars. And then, oh wait, no, stop. We're doing the mission slot. Yeah, mission slot. That's what we're doing. Then once that's done, then we can do that. Yeah. Whoops. Oh, forgot. Per aspera ad astra. Well, what do you know? Committee of scientists, historians, musicians, and artists have chosen the contents of the time capsule to be included in your upcoming mission, the Grand Tour. The Golden Record will include content such as photographs, mathematical data, a wide variety of music, and spoken greetings from numerous languages. The record and its contents have been discussed widely in the media, resulting in extra publicity for the agency. 1,000 more support. Very nice. China's not even done with the space telescope yet. Right? I mean, they're not even doing the space telescope yet. So they're not going to do the X-ray. So we snowballed this. That was my science focus, all right? I know there's a lot of players out there who don't see the merits in maybe going a little bit slower in the beginning, getting beaten on some of these milestones, but your investment pays off as it just snowballs you to massive victory later because your science advancement is so far ahead of your competitors in the end game because of your investments in the beginning, which maybe made me a little bit slower. It kind of missed a couple of things, but it just off it goes. So this looks like a build time penalty thing. Upper stage build slower. Wow, I can only do this in a Saturn. Okay. Saturn 2. Gotta use the Saturn 5 for this. We can do onboard cameras. No. Wait a minute. What is this? What mission is this? Senological studies. You know, see, it's an Apollo crew. It lets me take the shuttle for it, though, which I find to be really weird. Like, it's going to let me take the shuttle to the moon? I don't know about that, man. Yeah, okay, good. Earth orbit. Yeah. We can only go to Earth orbit. That makes more sense to me. That's what I thought. All right, let's do design new. And here we go. Upgrades. I want the shock absorption for the payload. And we're going to probably train launch here because it's hitting launch reliability pretty hard. But I can upgrade this with Messier Aerospace. It just takes longer to build it. Can I do that? Can I do it? Somebody else? Yeah, less science from it is kind of okay. 16 months to build. Holy crap. It takes so long. I mean, the base time appears to be 16 months. So I guess it's not a big deal that it takes 22. It's a little extra time. Yeah. I guess we'll use Messier Aerospace. And it's an extra 8 months on the build time, but it's going to give our astronauts a significantly higher chance of surviving the launch. Because of this experimental fuel. Trappist? You're going to do this to me and then call it Trappist? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know exactly. I don't remember how to spell his name. I'm going to do Houdini. You want to trap me? Fine. But I don't remember how to spell his name. So I'm going to go with H-O-U. Is it like that? I'm going to guess it's like this. I don't remember how he spelled his name off the top of my head, but I'm going to go with Houdini. How you like that, game? Try to trap me now. Okay. In before the chat reminds me of exactly how Houdini died. All right, here we go. I think actually I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. We're we're at 40 minutes. We can go a little longer. I know you guys like longer videos. I appreciate you guys watching them too, because like long videos and watching them all the way through, especially if you're not speeding up the video. Like if you're You know, if you're watching at 2 times speed, then technically your watch time is only counting for half. But for those of you who are watching all the way to the end of the videos, you guys are my heroes. Thank you so much. ESA Space Telescope Proposal. Research team working with ESA has formally requested dedicated observation time on your Hubble Space Telescope. Your advisors believe that accepting the offer will improve diplomatic relationships with ESA. However, the science output from the mission will be reduced by 4 months. I think no. All right, we've done enough with them. They're very good friends. I think we can afford to maybe deny them a little bit. And I really am super focused on beating everyone to Mars. And I think at this point, maybe just a little bit, you know, we'll tell them that we're busy using it. We have our own mission we're doing with it. We just can't afford the space time. We're really, really busy. The Hubble is so busy. All right, call back later. Call back later. See, diplomacy's fine. See, 240, whatever. It's fine. Like, we're really high up there. Okay, we'll go a little bit longer. China space debris proposal. China have proposed setting up a new radar system to combat the increasing issue of orbital debris around Earth. It is an issue. The improved detection and tracking capability would help reduce collisions with so-called space junk, but requires funding to get off the ground. No, China. Sorry, nope. I'm not going to do anything for you or with you that reduces my chances of getting to Mars. No. And I'm okay with being a little bit antagonistic with you. Speaking of which, how's the progress looking here? So we're 30% done. Chances for success are abysmal. But the closest is China with 21%. So they're kind of keeping up with us a little bit. Russia's really close to them. And then ESA and Japan. So, like, we're still ahead of them. The question, though, becomes, we can go at 60%, but we have a significantly better chance of being successful if we can get, like, up to here, like, 85, 90%, right? But the thing is, if we get to, like, 75% and we're like, we want 80 before we launch, our opponents can launch at 60. And if they're successful, then they beat us. Even though, you know, we're more ready, took too long to launch. So there's a balance here. We might need to, you know, go before we're 100% ready if we want to beat them. Just throwing that out there as something to think about when you're watching future videos going, why isn't he going? You can tell me how much I suck. You guys are really good at that. Uranus is 2 years away from its mid-course maneuver, but another 7 years away from actually getting there. And look, Soviet Union is launching in 11 months. You're so far behind the Soviets. So far behind. +1 mission control expansion research is done. Let's take a look at what that costs. So I don't have a whole lot of room here, and I am going to move. I am. But, oh, also, another thing the patch did is they've adjusted the costs of certain buildings and stuff too. So for example, the medium launch pad and the large launch pad prices have been slightly reduced. So instead of 1.5 million here, it now costs 1.25. So little things have been tweaked and stuff too. I'm not entirely sure why they needed to be tweaked in normal difficulty. I felt like everything in normal was pretty appropriate for normal, but in any case, that stuff has happened in the patch as well. So mission control, huh? I mean, obviously I'd like it to be, you know, over with the other buildings and stuff, but we're not going to get any adjacency bonuses until I move things. But we still get the mission slot, and that's what I care more about, you know? And we're going to have the costs of, you know, breaking everything down anyway. I definitely don't want to have, you know, let's try this. I definitely don't want to have a negative, so I don't want to put it next to the launch pad. But getting adjacency bonuses sounds like a really cool thing. More rewards. So we're going to play around with this and positioning and stuff. And once I move all this stuff up, I should be able to pop this right here and get like adjacency bonuses with this building and stuff. But this looks like it's probably the cheapest place to put it is right here. Yeah. 512. What's this one? That's going to give me a negative though. 575, 637, 750. And I can't put it here, unfortunately. So I think we'll just put it here. It seems like 525 is the cheapest. We're going to pop it down between these two rocky areas. And then again, I can do this later where I'll move it, but at least we don't get any negatives now. All right, +1 mission. Deep Space Network. Array of vast radio antennas that aids interplanetary missions via its unrivaled telecommunications capabilities. It gives us +5% payload reliability. I wonder if that's retroactive. Do we get it on missions that are already flying? I don't know. Mobile launch platform. Improves launch reliability when placed next to a medium or large launch pad. Water suppression. Wow. Yeah, I kind of like that. 10,000 science, though. Is that worth it? It's only 10 months. And again, we're pretty ahead of everybody. But if we keep going, we can stay ahead of everybody. I'm gonna get the Mars sample. I'm gonna get the Mars sample, and then we'll go one more month. Polar analysis. Do we want to do this in this video? It's so long, though. All right, you know what? This will be the last thing we do in this video. Because it's like, we're 50 minutes in now? Something like that. 47, almost. I don't want to be the guy that does hour-long videos. I don't think people will watch them for an hour. Some of you will. I know you're going to comment and tell me. I'll watch it. Longer, please. And I love that. It seriously, it warms my heart. But I think the majority won't.
We have liftoff.
And I've made it kind of a standard on my channel to have it. The idea was it takes you less than an hour to watch a video. Okay. And that was including any mid-roll ads that might play, which, by the way, just as so is... Oh, there's still a negative on this. -1 turn. Ouch. Just so we're clear on this and everyone knows this, I don't manually manage the mid-roll advertisements on this channel. YouTube does that, and YouTube has been increasing how aggressive they are in that, and I acknowledge that. And I have been going into certain videos when people say something, because there has been certain videos where, like, I think there was a video like about 2 weeks ago where it's a 47-minute video, and YouTube thought it was appropriate to put 11 ad breaks in there. You'll see these little yellowed hash marks on the video head. You're not going to get an ad on every single one of those. Those are places where ads may play. You're not going to see an ad on every single one of those. So when you look at the video and go, wow, there are 11 ad breaks in this, you're not actually going to see that many. But I still think it's too aggressive. And on some videos, I have gone in and nerfed it. That does directly hit my income, but it also directly improves your experience, and that matters more to me. So we're going to take and get this up. I'm going to need to be able to hit this 3 times. So I need to focus on this stuff. Also, we're going to have a decaying drift, plus it needs to be between 4 to 6. So, wow, I have to really hit this hard. Shit. I need to focus this. Yeah. I need to hit this over and over again now. Shoot. So how am I going to build up enough to hit this? Oh, you animals. You're making this more difficult. Needless, I say. Needlessly difficult. Let's try that. It pumps it up only 1. So we're just going to go back down and lose that now. Crap. And it did nothing for my progress. Like, this is not a good combination. I think I like what I had before. When I do this, I think I like this much better. But I don't know how I'm going to hit that 3 times in the final turn. Well, it's only decaying 1, right? So by bumping it up 3 this time, I guess that's all right. It's just, I'm a little bit worried about the fact that I have less than like -1 turn, right? So I don't think I can worry about the bonus objective. They took a turn away from me, so I don't think I can worry about it. That's why this is so difficult, because it's -1 turn. So I think I'm just going to go for the regular objective here. And that means I just need to hit this twice. So to do that, I will need to... Let's hit this twice. Yes. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this bonus objective. I'm now able to hit this twice. I wonder... Ooh. Can I actually do this bonus objective? No, because I have to get the drift right. Yeah. No, it's not going to be possible. We're going to do this. Gosh, that's close, though. We got very close. You'll see. Hang on. We got very close. I'm proud of my accomplishments, regardless. Go. And the final turn. I don't believe it'll drift in the final turn, right? All right, so we hit this. That gets me to there. Oh, shit. All right, hold on. Hit this twice like it was planned. But see, look, I could have hit this 3 times. All I needed was 3 more. You know, that was very close. But unfortunately, I can't do that because I have to be able to move this. So what I have to do is this instead. And that's just going to have to be good enough. And then I have the power to resist it. So we'll get the objective, but we won't get the bonus here. Unfortunately. -1 turn. -1 turn. At least you were nice to me in the final turn. Mission control done. So that's Marsh transfer. Now, we only lose the bonus on just that part. There's multiple parts. So the bonus is 50% total for the entire mission. I'm just kind of like reminding people. The bonus is 50% for the entire mission. And there's multiple phases. So when it says 50% up here, it means that you need to get this in order to qualify for 50%. But later on, you're going to see that it says like a lower percentage, but it's still possible. And then the final phase will do the same thing. It'll be a lower percentage. If I fail the second one, then it'll be even lower percentage. But I can still get a portion of the bonus. So just throwing that out there. All right, next month, Voyager 2 is complete. We have the next phase of our polar analysis in the next video, and we'll finally have an extra mission slot for mission control. By that time, hopefully, we're ready to go for Curiosity. Oh, I can't wait. Do I have to wait? Yes, I have to wait, but it's gonna be, I'm excited. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Like the video if you like it. Thank you for your engagement. Thank you for your support. It means a great deal to me. I hope to see you next time. Bye.